once you start having doubts in a relationship, do you walk away?
Now, let me tell you a secret. Don't be afraid to lose a relationship.
Yes. If we both stay 2 weeks, we don't talk to each other.
Someone's head. Ooh, you don't say what?
If I go online and I'm seeing girls commenting love emoji, there's a problem. Some guys don't understand when we say that this thing is hurting us.
So it can just
No, this one will be personal. I can't lie. Do you want us to go down that level?
Maybe I'll see one video she went to watch movie with one guy. Then she will now say, no, me and him we met at the cinema. I'm like, oh, really?
Hi guys, so we're here with episode 2 of Love. You know, I called it Love and Its Issues. Do you see the title I gave it? Hi, my name is Omi Odike Nwachuku and this is
Casey.
This person says, please subscribe to this channel. Tell them to subscribe. See, no.
Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and hit the notification bell. Exactly.
So this one says, what do you tell a husband to be about a lot of girls commenting love and unnecessary? So basically, someone wants to get married to her, obviously, yeah? Mm-hmm. But then on Instagram, she sees a lot of ladies commenting and giving like love emoji and, insightful things. And she doesn't know how to tell her man. I'm not going to say like me. Before I even got married, I don't think I used to go and check his social media like that. However, if I go online and I'm seeing girls commenting love emoji, there's a problem. Like, I don't understand, because I'm a girl. Would you guess? For me to go to a random guy's page and be commenting love emoji, that means, how do you say it?
Okay, first, depends on who's this guy. You know, I always say it depends on the guy.
Her husband to be.
And depends on him, his personality. How is he with these girls? There's some guys who are just like friendly. They too drop emojis in girls' comments. Girls, you return the favor. Mm-hmm. What I'll tell the girl is ask him about it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, hey, what's up? Who's this girl? Why is she dropping her emojis? Hear what he has to say about it. Pay attention to the red flags. Talk to him about it.
So obviously you're saying this is a red flag, obviously.
It could be.
Okay.
But where it not be a major red flag is when you talk to him about it. You know, his response to it, his attitude to it. Okay, no, it doesn't mean anything. They're just my friends. Trust me, blah, 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 blah. Okay. But if I'm uncomfortable with girls in your comments, I don't know what it could mean. Maybe you're dating them, they're your girlfriends on the side or something. I don't know. Hear what he has to say about it. You got to let him know. Then, but if he's very defensive, like, oh, what kind of rubbish is that? Okay.
Once he starts to spark anger,
you just look at him like, okay, he's hiding something. He's trying to defend it so that it can go on, or it could mean anything. It's just that's why you guys to pay attention to his response to it or how he reacts to it. But I'll say you should let him know about it. Let him tell you so you understand what is happening, and also let him know how uncomfortable you are about it. And also let's look at the context in which these girls are dropping the heart emoji. Or is it a hot picture, a fine picture? That, okay,
I just feel like if a girl, like if that's a cause for worry, do you get? If she's asking us, that means it's a cause for worry for her. Do you get?
Man, the thing to do is talk to him about it.
Yeah, I agree.
That is where the solution is. Yeah. And pay attention to his response, to the follow up.
Yeah.
To talking about it.
Yeah, because I'm somebody who likes to use all these like love words a lot. I'm always saying hi dear, hi. I call everybody dear. Do you get? And very, very innocent of me, I can't lie, but like I'm always saying hi dear, oh dear, honey, sweetie, you get me. But I know that my boyfriends, before I even got married, like when I'm dating somebody, they would point out like, why calling everybody dear? In my head it's normal, do you get me? But then they have issues with it. That's why I totally agree with him when he said you should ask the guy, and you should also pay attention to, like, just once you bring it up, I want you to focus on every sign he makes. Just be quiet, but listen to him. First of all, if he even gets angry, that's but I just know that something is going down. Do you get me? Yeah, because I'm not going to like. In fact, now that I'm married, when I want to comment on like guys like post, I think it twice and say, if I say J now, because I don't know. Do you get what I'm saying? Yes. So I totally agree with you. Ask him and see the signs. And a lot of times, I also feel like the one major problem is communication, right? I feel like a lot of times we as ladies don't know how to tell the guys our problem. I will also say that the one reason why might be the fact that the guys, I don't know whether the world, they don't take us seriously, or they don't think we're supposed to be angry. Do you get me? I feel like a lot of times like a guy would do something to a girl that he's dating, and and they're in a relationship, and the girl would just, she doesn't like it though, but she will hold it within herself, and then she will go and discuss it with her female friends, and then they will break it down. But then when she's with the guy, she doesn't tell the guy. Have you noticed this? But you're a guy, you might never know.
I don't know. That's what I was going to tell you, like, to give us like paint a scenario so I understand.
Even my husband, like, there was a time, there are times when I'm trying to tell you something, like, this is what you're doing, and maybe you don't take it seriously. There are times when I've had to say, okay, you know what, this that we're about to do, let's not do it. Because I feel like maybe it's until we put our leg down, because I don't know, I feel like some guys don't understand when we say that this thing is hurting us.
So
no, this won't be personal. I can't lie. You want us to go down that level? Because the example that I'm going to give will be personal. Okay. Let's give it. If it's too personal, you will tell me. I'll edit it off. Okay, boom. Before we got married, when we were working towards getting married and we're actually planning our introduction, I was telling you, like, this is something that you do that hurts me. I remember that day because I was driving home, and I was trying to tell you, but like, I don't know, it's like you just kept on. It's not make sense to you, just until I now said, okay, you know what, this introduction, let's postpone it. I'm telling you, the moment I said let's postpone this introduction, that was it. It felt like maybe something in your ear opened, because it was now then. See, listen. It was now then that you now started to now, okay, what exactly do I do? How do I do it? You even said, hey, Omi, I don't even remember, but I remember clearly. You even said, Omi, you know what? How about you even pray about it? Maybe I do it, but I don't even know. But before then, I've been telling you.
Okay.
You don't need to.
I have an idea what she might be talking about.
Okay.
And maybe it's like how I react to things, or something like that. And why it might seem like I was not listening was because I used to tell her, this reaction is a counter reaction to what you did. It's like, for example, someone steps on you and you yell at them like, why did you step on me? And you're now mad at them
for yelling.
And I'm like, you stepped on me, so that is why I yelled. It's not that I'm reacting to what happened. So you are focusing on me yelling, and I'm like focusing on, I wouldn't have yelled if you didn't step on me. And at that point in time, what the solution would have been is like, okay, I stepped on you, don't be mad.
Yes.
Yes. But that's not what is going on. What is now going on is you yelled, and I'm not listening, because I'm like, I did not yell just because I like yelling. I'm yelling because you did something.
However, we are both human beings. We're human beings. If I step on you and you do not like it, right? There are ways you communicate it to me. If I step on you and you just start to yell at me like I'm a child, the same way you do not like that I stepped on you is the same way I do not like that, yelling. Wait, chill. And if we're all going to stick to, no, it's a reaction, you stepped, I yelled, we're never going to move forward. We're never going to move forward. How about, okay, you stepped on me. That's why, because let me be very truthful, babes. It was up until after we after that day, your reaction towards everything has mellowed down from 100 to 60%. Maybe I don't know what it was. Maybe it was because I took a step like saying, you know what, this introduction, let's pipe it low, let's postpone it. I don't think I'm ready.
There's something that you would not understand. Okay, now the initial thing was that I would react a certain way. What the problem was that you were getting mad at me for reacting, and you understand, you were focused on, how do I put it? It's like, so I reacted. So because I reacted, it now becomes another fight that just keeps going on, and just very chill, and just keeps going on. And me, I'm like, okay, why is this thing going on? Okay, I yelled, but it was because you did this. Okay, let's move on from it. Shawty was not moving from me.
Because I'm telling you that, see, I'm not even joking. It can be something as little as, I don't know. So by the time we look at the way you have taken it, by the time we sit down and say, okay, oh yeah, by the time we bring that thing out, the main reason, you just realize that this is stupid. I'm telling you the truth. Like, really, because of this, you did all these things. You did this, you did that. You took the key, you clocked the door. You, like, are you joking with me?
But the thing is, it's you that is calling you stupid. But the thing that I am reacting to then, I took it very... It was things that I took seriously. That's why I reacted how I reacted. I took them very seriously. But you did not pay attention to the fact that
I paid attention to it, babes.
That's why just were on the reaction.
See,
and chill. When all that happened, and I said, okay, you know what I started doing?
What did you start doing?
I just would not react. I would not just say anything. And she would tell.
Like you still react. Which I just say you don't react.
I don't react. Let me tell you, there's so many things that normally I would have reacted to that have happened all this time, but now I just keep quiet and just, maybe when I go out, just think about it. It just happens in.
But that's because right now we are in marriage. Because likewise, there are so many things that happen that I would just take a gulp, like, let's move on. I'm telling you, there are some times that, because we're in marriage, so we both have to take gulps and say, you know what, because if I draw this one now, we now fight now, let's just move on. That time when I'll come and talk to you, even me, I'm looking at my head, oh, me, are you talking to you? But I'm just like, oh, me, because... So now the reason
everybody took dressing. So it was good I reacted that time, and everybody reacted.
And it was also good I spoke to you about the way you were reacting towards me. And it was also good that I put my leg down and said, you know what, okay, because you don't want to listen to me, okay, let's do this. Now I'm saying this, but if you like carry your face anyhow, it worked. Point blank period. You get me? Because I really wasn't about to go into something that as deep as marriage with a disturb in my heart. I really wasn't. Now I'm saying this because of this person saying a husband to be, because I'm really, really, a lot of times it makes the communication not flow. There are things that the guy might be doing to the girl, she can't tell him because she just feels like so then she's now sad, then she's not like, I don't get.
Now let me tell you a secret.
Tell us secret,
baby girl, whoever sent this thing, whoever sent that message, let me tell you something.
Tell.
Don't be afraid to lose a relationship.
Yes.
You don't be like, I'm going to lose this relationship, so I'm going to keep quiet, and man, you're just shooting yourself in the foot, because if you go in and not get married, that would have been better you lost the relationship.
I'm telling you.
Getting married and now have to now start enduring all those things. Man, speak up. If like Omi, when I want to give, I'll just say, Omi, it's time to give you charge. She just knows once I just say, I'm about to give you charge. Man, at that point, like, I'm giving you the charge. If you like get angry, when I give the charge, I won't lock up. Anything she want talk, me she talk. Nothing concern me. I don't tell her my mind.
No, but I agree. In fact, so,
that's how it is, man. Don't be afraid to lose a relationship. I know, like, growing up, I learned that the hard way. Growing up, looking at relationships. There's some relationships in my life that I should have let go, but I was afraid. And at the end of the day, I still lost. The relationships ended, so I always wasted my time. So
Even if it doesn't end.
No, I'm just saying. Then that was one thing I looked at. Like, I should have let go. I should have done what I should have done. I should have spoken up. I should have let it go and live my life. You know, be happier. I endured a lot of heartache, thinking, stress, sickness for something that still ended. You understand? Because I was afraid to end it, but it still ended. So that is, you understand? That is how I learned. So going forward, even Omi knows that I was not afraid. I tell her, man, I'll just feel bad for like 1 month. Don't worry, I'll heal. I'll get better. Move on.
But like I must step in here. That's the biggest code I can give any girl. See, let me tell you the truth here. Never be afraid to lose anyone. No matter, even if this guy is bad, even no matter what the guy is giving me. Why? Because I rather have somebody value me, right? Take me aside, like just that make me happy, than for me to be somewhere and be sad just because of whatever. Maybe it might be the marriage, because I can know that if I'm being truthful, there's pressure when it comes to marriage. When a girl gets to a certain age, she really wants to get married. So a lot of times we might just suck up a lot of things. Yes, there's pressure. You get me? However, I rather be happy than be married and not be happy. Because you know how we said last the things still ended. Even if it does not end, you don't want to be in a marriage where like, hey, because whatever, if the guy was doing something to you that was annoying you 100, maybe 80%, baba, it's getting to 120, 150, because right now you're not there, so he's not trying to chase you. There's nothing. You're not in the house. My honey. So if it does not work, break up. Me, ask Casey. I they take breaks. That's my word. Let's go on a break. Because and let me tell you, chill. Let me tell you, I don't care. I really don't care. Let me tell you why I take a break. When I say a break, if I'm trying to talk, if I'm trying to tell you, this is what you're doing that's hurting me, and you don't want to listen to me, I'll say, you know what? Let's take a break. Whether you, in fact, if you interpret it as break up, fine. My code in my head is, let me tell you, God is going to give me my own person. The sooner the person that's not supposed to be in my life leave, the better for me. So if I say let's take a break, my own is to go and sit down and just marinate everything. Do I want this thing? Do you get me? If you say is no problem, you've moved, another person will come, because my happiness is more important to me. So I want you to have, you see how we spoke about it from different genders, but it's saying the same thing. Do you get me? Your own is your own, no matter what. Like, do you know how many breaks we need to do our relationship story? Do you know how many breaks we took? Baba, do you know how many breakups that we did? But obviously, if God had written that, okay, this is we're going to marry, so it happened. But like, if I annoy him, he will tell me. If you annoy me, I go tell him. If you all listen to me, I'll say, okay, honey, yeah, let me stay on my own. I believe me. Maybe if we both stay 2 weeks, we don't talk to each other.
Someone's head. Ooh, what say he what? She was say he what?
You guys, Ginger, let's do our relationship story.
Moving on. It's more funny.
You guys wait you. Let's finish. We have another question. But this one says, I'm shouting. Once you start having doubts in a relationship, do you walk away? Doubt. You talk about some relationship you were in, you should have left earlier, it still broke up. Yeah, give us.
If you start having doubt, I think the first thing you should do is, like I say, you talk about it, you raise it up, and see if there's any change. I know me and you did a video, and someone asked like, hey, why did I marry? And I said you made the most effort, and that's it. The most effort is because of all the girls in my life at that point in time. I knew Omi was like one of the few people that if I had a problem with certain things and I would talk to her about it. The thing about Omi is that although now she's changed, but then she'll first go all defensive. No. She won't defend herself.
Although now she has changed. The Lord God Almighty is working inside of me.
Small.
What do you mean small? Really? Really? Give me my credit now. Say a lot. What's
So
that? So you don't give my credit, Casey.
what credit?
That I've changed a lot from where I was coming from, for real.
Okay, you've changed.
Better. Don't say a lot. Say a lot.
Moving on. So, you guys to see that effort, like in them trying to keep the relationship going, in them seeing, like paying attention to what you're saying.
I must digress. Chill.
Then trying to work on it to, to keep the relationship going.
But I must digress. The last time you said this point you made, of all the girls I had in my life, you're the one that made the most effort. Let me tell you something. I got comments. They were like, so you had plenty girls in your life. Imagine that was the only person. That means like you had options. I'm telling you, I literally saw like comments saying that.
With Omi, man,
Wait,
I could not just put on my eggs and say, it's not like I was in relationships. I had one relationship. I had female friends,
and then you expected me to be faithful to you.
But I was not unfaithful. Yeah, I'm like, I had people, like, okay, let's say, for example, there are times that certain things will happen and I'll be like, this one right there, Abuja. But like saying, me, they carry this relationship for my head, though. When we just day Lagos, maybe I'll see one video she went to watch movie with one guy. Then she will now say, no, me and we met at the cinema. I'm like, oh, really?
Yeah, this guy, yes. See, okay. I'm a very popular person.
When all those things they happen, I just look at my case, keep yourself brain. If I still come across and maybe I'm sorry, I see someone pretty. Hey, hi, what's up? I just see collect number.
See what she's telling me.
We are married now. That
see what he's telling me. Then
I will still speak, collect number. Just talk, see how it goes. I know with Omi, like she said, now she dey go break anyhow. That time I look at her, say this one. Everything was all the actions. There's certain things I just made. I just like, babe. Now spirit of God.
Do it in.
Just keep us. That spirit God just tell me, I say, babe, homeboy.
Nah, babe.
Homeboy. This babe say you guys are break. And I tell her, I don't do break. You are saying break, me and you are broken up. I'm not in it. That is but I just used to have one voice. I just say, okay, let's not be like you threw it away. So even when we are doing all this break, I'll just call, hey, hi, what's up? How you doing now? How you enjoying your break? I just
needed you to
let me check up on you. Should give me cold, very cold response. Cold. No. I say, all right, man, have fun, man. Take care of yourself. I'm gonna hang up. Bam, I'll go. So with that going on, I could not just say,
you could just like put
all my egg there. No, once. I get people where we dey chat with, we talk with, we meet people, but it was just very platonic, but in as much as it was platonic, I was paying attention to how they talk, their mindset. There's some people I met and asking them questions like, so what do you do? And they say, I work here. I'm like, so apart from your work, like what else do you do? You just say like the person, nothing gone, man. Babe, not even the reason.
When you are a human being of value.
Not even the reason. I just to go collect salary, then they now come and start billing you. You just met someone last week and person now come and tell you today like, my light has finished. I don't have lights now.
When you're a human being of value
to pay for you, like
if they like, let them go every week.
I just met you last week.
Now you go there.
I don't jackpa. Those since I jackpa, I don't run because myself. I was trying to hustle for myself, but those are scenarios.
But you know what? I just wanted you to just talk about that. You get me? Because I got questions and I was so sure that somebody will still come and talk about that. And if I may just add here, me too. I always, at every point in my relationship, I always had somebody telling me, I'm better than this guy you're dating. I'm better than this guy. As in every relationship I've ever had, there must be somebody like
somebody else.
somebody else
So
waiting.
she had her own
waiting for me, like just telling me, if you
platonic
break
side
up like
niggas.
this, I will treat you, I'll take you to the world. You know what? And I think I think that should graduate into this video I saw. You know what? Hey, maybe we should do another video. Maybe we should end this one now and just do another one sharp. You get me?
Okay.
But I'm not going to change my dress a big.
Wow.
You get me? Because just this one will continue the next video. I hope my memory card can take it. But yeah, that's it, man. I hope this was very helpful to you. I hope like you learned a lot of things. I think my biggest takeout is like, don't be afraid to lose a relationship. Don't be afraid. Like, it's okay. It's better you're happy than for you to be there and then you're not happy and then you're just babasi. Because I don't get, don't be afraid.
Okay,
and
so
then,
but did we answer the once in doubt question?
once in doubt, talk to the man. Just talk to the man. Like, see, like we literally just talked about our own personal like situation, so that you understand that when I was in doubt, I talked to him to the point where I was like, okay, you know what, let's move.
Because me, I had at the point I had plenty doubt. So
And with you, I want to say something. The reason I brought that example was because when we were planning the introduction, so it was a serious move. Do you get, like, at that point I should be saying, oh, let's keep it, but I wanted him to understand that you're hurting me. I don't like this thing I don't like it. So I said, okay, you know what? And if it did not happen, then maybe that's not who the person that God made for me. So once in doubt, for real, talk about it with the man. Because he's just a man. Nothing, you get, like, he's not a god. He's just a man, and you want him to cherish you because the journey long. But we're just starting. I'm sure if I sit down here now with like a 20-year-old married person will have on that angle to raise. But I'm just telling you, once in doubt, talk to him. Maybe the way you talk to him also matters. You get me? Like, you need to find ways to when to say yeah, ways to say yeah. Maybe it should not sound like you're bossing him. Like, what's this? You get me? Like, maybe like when you're happy, just bring it up. Whatever, just bring it
also,
up.
let me say this thing. I noticed this thing a lot of times. See, let me tell you one thing that I noticed.
Tell us.
When you are discussing with somebody or you are in doubt with your partner or some, and you ask them a question, don't try and answer the question for them.
Yes. This guy is so calm.
Don't answer the question. As you just say,
tell you.
why were you talking to that girl yesterday? You see some people don't answer and say, was it because she is your friend, or was it because you guys are working together? No, don't even.
They'll say no. They'll say because I know you went to church. Maybe it was a church member.
No, don't be doing all those things.
Baba, ask him. Shut
just
up.
ask him, why did you? And just keep quiet and don't allow.
Don't.
Allow her. You get the raw. I think that
they give advice.
Raw truth. Because I noticed that I see people just.
I want you to ask. Just keep quiet and look at all the moves that he's making. Just be watching him. Watching.
And her. Because
man, they do and play.
This kind man. And her, please be watching her. Because this gender, now them dangerous.
But see all the question. Now man, they ask me, Baba. Do you know how guys are treating girls on the streets?
Your audience, if us guys now say we want to come and start asking questions, go fool.
Guys, ask questions. Let's see. Let's see what if it's real true.
So I had to add that, and her, watch her too. No be happy.
Watch them.
Them. All of them.
Anyhow, it's okay.
Both genders.
Watch both genders. But it's okay, my darling. I hope this was helpful for real, because the whole essence is for it to be helpful.
Yeah.
We love you so much. I love you. This is my channel. I love you so much. Hobby, thank you for someone came and said, me, your husband is romantic because he's the one that is, the mere fact that he's sitting down doing a video with you is romance. I say, what? That?
I don't need to say anything again.
Peace.
They know.